the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Brillo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. He tackled with a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's real weak. It's Kramer. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. First and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to 6 because it's getting pushed back.
But it's another completion by by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Try and run it. There's the running back.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds it. It's a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Fake, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Over the middle, it's Shabira. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
There's a lot of offenses back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Tulane, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Hey, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Set up with PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Webb. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw and give. To this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. It in the last possession. Can he do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Open play the drive kick toward the left. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Green Wave. Way too much speed on that play. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start with the 25. Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They were cooking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid right down for a touchdown. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It is hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Makes it second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to chuck it again. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense makes the stop. Very close to a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense now operating in empty. QB keeper all the way. Inside the 25. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The shotgun running play called. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Launching run to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running. Not really up here, but it's a crucial third down. Can he make it to the marker? They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Snags it to throw. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. The ball is picked off.
Well, they were warning for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, not right through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Threw across his body.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
So they start the ground with some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Gets made on the out route. Breaks free. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tulane. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webb. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. They're going to throw the football. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's sacked and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense played coverage and blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. We go for 4 inches in their own territory. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Down the middle, it's Kramer. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Over the middle. It's Kramer.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The back's got it. And they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Bringing pressure. Short connection to the tight end here. And they'll get the first-time yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Powering through the defender. He's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now here comes Herman after the touchdown.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not good at kicking it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. That gained up for a fresh set down. Spotted at the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second and 10 there as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Gets made on the left side. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. And they'll run it. And run to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Now we run a draw play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep them short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how it shows up for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Jacksonville State offense again. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but downfield makes the 45 a solid game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45.
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Uses his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a 1st down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line of gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The linebacker shifting around now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the hit ends that play.
defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Tony offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Cheeks to get free.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
At this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Now. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Dumps the guy in the back. Check. Ball down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Bring pass, the catch is made. Not much after that catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? One back in the field, and he'll get the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Takes the ball and heads to the left. 5-yard gains on 2nd and 5. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game when they're back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. I like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. The deep shot is caught for a big game. And just like that, in one play, they move to scoring position at the 23. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it, rely on the defense, or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PAT is good, is still trailed though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Third down coming up after that running play. Defense showing blitz here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The coach in the playoffs has survived and advanced. This is a crucial game. A great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.